green left in the ladies' restroom. If you can kind of tell me what it looks like, I'll give it back to you. Also, seniors, will you come to the front and find your seat so we can get a group picture?
Huh?
Hey, what's up?
Jesse, look, I know. What's the point of it? That was my booties. Hey, we do $5 for a load of hats on that. I'm going to use $2 bills and wear it on the top of your head. Yeah? No, more. More? More. I want it to look like a camera. How's this look? There you go. Yes, sir. I like it. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm not done. There's only 62. Only 62. What's the weather last night? We had like 3 years. The Stogies last night was live. You're right. That's what you think. Huh? Y'all pay attention over this one.
find your seat. We'll be beginning soon.
Good evening. Will everyone please bow your heads with me? Dear Lord, I pray for the health and safety of every senior that is graduating tonight. This is the beginning and the ending of a chapter in our life. For many, this is a nerve-wracking event, but I know we will overcome the trials and tribulations we may face. I pray that everyone will keep you in their hearts. Amen. You may now be seated.
Where are you going? Good evening. Welcome. 60 kids fill the house. On behalf of the Board of Education, administration, staff, and everyone at Oktaha School, we appreciate you taking the opportunity to attend our 2022 graduation exercises. That being said, I'll be remiss if I don't tell you a little bit, and I won't bore you with it, but you know we had confirmed use of the Civic Center at Muskogee, Oklahoma. Now, I've got to tell you that I'm not sure from me listening to some of our students that this is home, and if we can at least get through it at home, it might be the place they would rather be. It's kind of impersonal at the Civic Center. The purpose that we went there to begin with was in 2020, when the pandemic, COVID, whatever you want to call it, shut us down in April. And the reason we went was because of the space, that you could separate yourselves and have feel good about the distance between you and neighbors. That being said, we rolled into the next year, and that would be 21. Wasn't bad, but there was some bumps, such as the bull riding that occurred before we had our graduation about 10 days. And we got there and the stands was full of trash cans or trash and beer. Some of the beer were full, and we spent the evening with our kids cleaning it up so we could have it. Then on Friday night, they moved in OK Schools and let them have a graduation after we were set up. And of course, you know how that went. We couldn't find half of everything from plants to equipment to whatever we had left there. We did find it, but where did they put it? That was kind of a challenge. Nobody knew. So we got through that, and I had a little hesitancy. This Monday of this week, I got a call that said, hey, we got a problem. Governor Stitt needs the use of the Civic Center. I said, okay. They said, well, we're going to have to move you guys. And I said, okay. And they said, we've got a real nice place at the hangars at Hatbox Field that we're going to move you to. I said, okay, and we hung up. The only person on this stage that's been here longer than I have is James Murr, and I will tell you that a little later, but he's our president of the board, and I had kind of already made up my mind, but I called James, and I said, James, here's what I got. I've got maybe 30 minutes. They want me to come and look at the hangars. He said, no way. So I called him back, and I paraphrased that down for James to where they could understand it. When he answered, I said, no. We're not doing that. So that's how we come to be at Oktaha. Since everybody has a seat, it's not going to look like this, but we were able this week to get 15 tons of AC. I didn't know what today would bring. On this side, we're going to put 2 more in, which will be 25, in addition to the 20 on this side, which should help us in the years to come. I can't tell you where we'll be next year, but I can tell you we won't be at the hangars. And if I have anything to say, probably not at the Civic Center either. Okay? So, that being said, on stage with me tonight are some people that give up their time and effort selflessly to serve our students, our community, and our school. They do not get paid a dime. They simply serve because they want to and are... Here, let's cut it like it is, okay? We don't have people on your board that have personal agendas. We do not have people on your board that offer to serve because they want to fire someone, because they want to run the school on a day-to-day basis, because they want to make every decision that has to be made at your school every day during a month. They're not up here, okay? And because of that, we are blessed. Because of that, you are blessed. Because of that, your students are blessed. Pretty cool deal when you get down to it. And if you look at some of the other schools around us and the issues that arise at those places and what they are dealing with, you guys are great. Through all of the COVID issues, hey, these guys are survivors. You realize they lost half of their sophomore year, basically? You realize their junior year was full of masks and full of mandates and full of COVID distance learning and so forth and so on. These guys are survivors. But let me tell you the other part of that. Your tolerance of us was amazing. I mean, we tried to keep you informed, and we tried to tell you what was going on, and we tried to tell you what our options were, but your tolerance of what we had to do, wow. Okay? Wow. And I want to say thank you to all of you, and thank you on behalf of these guys. Because of stuff like that and your support, they're sitting here tonight. Okay? Pretty big deal. Give yourselves a round of applause. My goodness, you deserve it. Serving as president of your Board of Education in his 42nd year on your board, Mr. James Murr. Serving in his 6th year on your Board of Education as Vice President, Mr. Alan York. I left my glasses, so I'm struggling here. Bear with me. I'll make it. I should have them memorized by now. Serving in her 10th year on your Board of Education as clerk, Miss Katie Smith. Fourth year on your Board of Education as a member, Mr. Terry Scott. And in her 2nd year on your Board of Education, Miss Tana Kincaid. I won't tell you the year for them, but the only one of your board members that are not graduates of Oktaha School, but I know they've been here 40 years because her husband was on the board when they hired me 38 years ago, was Katie Smith. The rest of them are graduates of your school system right here at Oktaha. Representing your administration and the people that are in the trenches on a day-to-day basis and make those decisions that hopefully are in the best interest of our school and the best interest of our students. Your high school principal, Mr. Chris Burke. Your elementary principal, Miss Laura Holt. A little bit about this next guy, just so you know. Mr. Steve Henson is the assistant principal at the high school. He's also the director of our alternative school. He also has initiated a program this year so that people that do not have their high school diploma can obtain that high school diploma through his program. We have how many this year, Mr. Henson? 4? We had 4 individuals this year obtain their high school diploma through Mr. Henson's program. I don't know if that wouldn't have got it other way, because the GED has become so regulated and so tough, it's just hard to get done. There's a few caveats. You have to be 22 or over. Your high school class has to have graduated, so you have to be 22 or over because that's the last year you could, 21 is as far as you can attend high school. You have to be 22. You have to live in Oktaha School District, or you have to be related within the 2nd degree to an individual that is employed by Oktaha School District. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to take care of our own. and benefit our own. That word got out, and we've had lots of calls from lots of people. So thank you, Mr. Henson, for making that available to those people. One more deal. He also, in our alternative school, we have graduates tonight that have been your kids. 15. Wow. We have 15 graduates tonight that came through Mr. Henson's program in the alternative school program. Guys, I'm going to tell you, we're saving lives. He's saving lives. These are kids. Yes, please. Thank you. I got to tell you, you're looking at the guy that wasn't a fan, but you're also looking at the guy that didn't realize, you know, in today's world, here's what we've got to come to grips with. In today's world, there's lots of kids that can't survive in quote unquote a traditional normal school setting. That's not their fault. There are kids that parents have made bad decisions. Caregivers have made bad decisions. There are kids that they have made bad decisions. There are kids that their home life, they have to work 40 hours a week, and anyway, it goes on and on. And I'm just telling you, we are so proud of the fact that we can offer those kids the opportunity to be a high school graduate. Okay? Thank you, Mr. Henson. Last on stage tonight is the person that I gripe at when something is not right. But she has, sometimes I can get by with that without her saying anything back, Jacob, but not all the time. Okay? Your counselor, and do it all, fix it all, help it all, Miss Carrie Fulton. With that all being said, we got a lot of graduates to get through tonight. I will tell you the weather outside has something to do with it, but it's not too bad in here so far. When we graduate, when we do this, and there'll be some speeches and stuff before that, Susan will be here in the center taking pictures. You guys that want to take pictures of your graduate, I've talked to Mr. Murr. He's going to face Susan, then he's going to turn around and face you. We would ask that you take your turn and roll through to where the next person or the persons behind your student can get their picture taken. And we'll hold these kids and stay here as long as we can for you to get the pictures that you need. Okay? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of Oktaha School.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kaylee Voigtson, and I would just like to start off by saying how honored I am to be the class of 2022's Salutatorian. But if Jake wouldn't have joined our class all those years ago, I wouldn't have that problem of being second, now would I? I'm just joking. Jacob and I have been neck and neck for these last 6 years, and he's definitely a hard worker and a top competitor and has earned that spot. This so-called title wouldn't have been possible without the support of my family, the people who treated me as family, my friends, the great teachers and staff we have here at Oktaha, and God. Everyone out there in the stands tonight should be proud of these graduates here. No matter what your grades were, if you played sports or not, or did extracurricular activities, it doesn't define the type of person you are. It doesn't define the type of future you hold. And what's happened the last couple years, I think we can all agree that we truly have no idea what our future holds. 3 to 4 years ago, we would have thought you were crazy if you said there'd be some worldwide virus spreading through the air causing us to wear a mask, right? We've had to endure things like the toilet paper outage we had, having to wear a mask everywhere, being stuck in the house. Some of us had to do online school, others had to work from home. and some were even left unemployed. Oh, and these gas prices. But what we must accept is that we cannot control anything in our lives but ourselves, our outlook on life, our attitudes, our actions, and the people we surround ourselves with. And you know, they say our generation is a generation of fear, but in reality, our generation is a generation of acceptance, equality, mental health awareness, and ultimately, our generation fights for what we believe in. On top of that, we've had to undergo things no other high school classes have before. So with that being said, I think our generation and this class of graduates sitting here tonight have a guaranteed future ahead of them. Once again, I would like to say how grateful I am to be the class of 2022's Salutatorian, and I'm ready to see what we'll accomplish in the years to come. Thank you all for being here tonight, and God bless.
The Salutatorian Award goes to the student with the second highest grade point average in their class. Kaylee has a 4.5 weighted grade point average. So at this time, in honor of outstanding academic achievement, class of 2022, Salutatorian Kaylee Boydston.
Welcome everyone. My name is Evan Osborne and I will be presenting to you our class history. The class of 2022 consists of 62 people, but it hasn't always been this big. Let's go back to where it all started, in 2008, our pre-K year. Our class began with 22 people: Jacob Blackwell, Mindy Cartwright, Mason Udi, Brinley Grace, Ian Hall, Trey Harjo, Jesse Hill, Lane Jackson, Kateri Jones, Mason Ledford, Fallon McKinley, Thomas Meeker, Jasmine Palmer, Nevaeh Palmer, Trapper Pittman, Abby Reard, Bryce Sheridan, Peyton Smith, Brooklyn Thomas, Marina Trammell, Gracie Watson, and James Wilson. Our class grew by 4 people during our kindergarten year in 2009. Those people include Dally Bryce, Cheyenne Derry, Micah Gallegos, and Sarah Royce. Now that we know our ABCs, we enter first grade, where we gain 3 students: Jordan Otterlifter, Jackson Phillips, and Michael Phillips. Continuing on to second grade, we had 2 people added to our class: Juvie Otterlifter and Brody Rodden. In 2012, during our 3rd grade year, 2 new people were welcomed into our class: Kaylee Boydston and Joel Harjo. The following year, in 4th grade, nothing changed either. The same people we ended last year with were the same people we continued making memories with. Moving on up in the elementary building, during 5th grade, our class grew by 1 person, Alexandra DeSilvi. By the end of the 6th grade, we had Austin Clark, Jackson Hudson, and Catherine Paris added to our class. Now we are moving on up to the high school building and are finally middle schoolers. In 7th grade, 2 new people joined our class: Regan Dearman and me, Evan Osborne. In 8th grade, our class continued to expand even more, adding 5 new people: Faith Brewer, John Hudson, Lauren Perry, Brianna Porter, and Kayla Watkins. During freshman year, the start of our high school careers, our class grew by 9 people: Tucker Christian, Lucas Cole, Bryn Dunlap, Addie Foch, Kyron Logan, Garrett Masecki, Jamaica McNack, Cassie Rackley, and Riley Walters. Sophomore year came, and with it brought us Allie Carter. One person joined our class junior year, Gabe Hamilton. And finally, senior year brought 6 more people to the class of 2022. Chelsea Darkry, Riley Davis, Alan Poorman, Mariella Torres, Trace Walling, and Mariah Weathers. Now here we are, the class of 2022, gathered together one last time. We have been given the opportunity to watch each other grow through the fun and rough times, and now it's time for us to go our separate ways. Thank you to all the family, friends, teachers, and staff that has helped us get to where we are today. This journey hasn't been easy, but we made it. If there's one thing I'll remember from attending Oktaha schools, it's that it's always a great day to be a Tiger. Thank you. You may be seated.
Hi, my name is Jake Blackwell, and I'm this year's valedictorian. I know everyone is just thinking about where they're going to go eat after this, so I'll keep this speech short and sweet. I would like to start off by giving thanks to the people that have made me the man that I am today. First and foremost, I want to thank God for always being beside me through the ups and downs, and for the special people that He has put in my life. To my mom, thank you for not letting me watch SpongeBob as a kid, because it definitely would have rotted my brain, as you put it. Also, giving me a flip phone in the 8th grade that couldn't even text really built character, in my opinion. To my dad, thank you for teaching me all kinds of new words and what your hand signals mean when we work cows. But more importantly, thank you for being the man and the father that I strive to be one day. To Grace, thanks for setting the expectations so high with our parents. Now, for some reason, they think I'm supposed to be as successful as you are. Also, you're my favorite big sister. To Faith, thank you for being the favorite child. It really took the pressure off me and Grace. Also, you're my favorite little sister. To Brody Sermont, Preston Holmes, and Kenan Robinson, thank you for always making things interesting. To my teammates, thank you for pushing me and for always having my back, especially when we play keys. In conclusion, I would like to leave my classmates with 2 things. The first is a Bible verse that has helped me a lot in my life. Isaiah 41:10 says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God." The second is a quote from the iconic Ricky Bobby, "If you ain't first, you're last." Thank you and good night.
The Valedictorian Award goes to the student with the highest grade point average in their class. Jacob has a 4.7 weighted grade point average. In honor of outstanding academic achievement, class of 2022, Valedictorian Jacob Blackwell.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Oktaha Classroom Teachers Association, I would like to announce this year's Outstanding Senior. This award is voted on by the teachers and is based on scholarship, leadership, and citizenship. It also comes with a $100 check. It is my privilege to give this year's award to Jacob Blackwell.
Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to ask Miss Carrie Hudson to come to the stage. There you are already. Each year, we like to present our District Teacher of the Year. It is voted on by teachers in our school system. And Ms. Hudson's going to receive that honor this year. Just a few things I made notes of Ms. Hudson. She teaches special services classes. A few things I put about her. She's very patient, lots of patience. She has passion for her job and for her kids, loves her students, always has a smile on her face, and has a great attitude and really is committed to our students and our school. At this time, I'd like to present 2022 District Teacher of the Year to Miss Carrie Hudson. Well deserved, Miss Hudson. It's our custom each year to take a few minutes to let our seniors recognize people that have got them here. So we'll take a few minutes for them to recognize loved ones. We will have a slideshow at the back if you'd like to watch it.
Sideways. No, I don't want you to fall.
How you want it?
Yeah.
Like so?
Members of the Board of Education, Superintendent, faculty, parents, relatives, and friends, the Oktaha senior class, having met the requirements established by the Oklahoma State Department of Education and the Oktaha Board of Education, is presented for the presentation of their diplomas. Will the first row please rise? Jacob Blackwell. Kaylee Marie Boydston. Faith Brewer. Dally Lynn Bryce.
Hey, is it Renee? Yeah.
Mindy Renee Cartwright. Tucker Isaiah Christian.
No, please don't.
Come on.
Austin Clark. Lucas Lee Cole. Chelsea Nicole Darty. Briley Mason Davis. Riggin Dearman. Cheyenne Hall. Alexandra De Silvi. Bryn Dunlap. Mason Udi.
Okay. Regina Rain.
Addie Regine Rain Foch.
Gallegos. Benjamin. You want Benjamin? Just Micah Gallegos.
Micah Gallegos. Brinley Grace. Ian Giovanni Hall. The first row may be seated. Will the second row please rise?
Just Hamilton.
Gabriel Hamilton. Joel Elijah Harjo. Trey Eli Harjo.
Thank you.
Jesse Lee Hill. Jackson Tyler Hudson. John Wayne Chandler Hudson.
Just Lane.
Lane Jackson. Kateri Shanoa Jones. Ledford.
Do you want Kyron? Dante?
Kyron Logan.
Mispronounce it. Mr. Henson was making me think I was going to mispronounce it. That's Miseki. Yeah.
Garrett Masecki.
Okay, she put it on there. Do you want Manhattan? You need to do it. Okay, let's do it.
Fallon Manhattan McKinley Grace. Jamaica Marie McNack. Thomas Ray Meeker. Evan Taylor Osborne.
Which hand is it? It's right. Shake with your right.
Jordan Ann Otterlifter.
Is it Jean?
Juvie Jean Otterlifter. Jasmine Palmer. Nevaeh Hope Palmer. Catherine Carol Paris. The second row may be seated. Will the third row please rise? Lauren Elizabeth Perry. Jackson Phillips. Michael Phillips. Trapper Folsom Pittman. Alan Poorman. Brianna Faith Porter. Marie Reard. Sarah Bethann Royce. Bryce Hunter Sheridan. Peyton Madison Smith. Mariella Torres. Okay. You sure? It's the last time? Okay. Brooklyn Thomas. Marina Trammell. Trace Garrison Walling. Riley Renee Walters. Kayla Marie Watkins. Gracie Renee Watson. Mariah Quinella Chalet Weathers. James Wyatt Wilson. Will the candidates please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the class of 2022 Oktaha High School graduates. Wait, no. Where's Kat? What are they doing?
Music?
Huh? Oh, that's right. Tucker, I'm sorry.
I thought you were just trying.
Will you all pray with me? Dear God, thank you for letting us all gather here today, Lord, to celebrate us graduating, and please be with each and every one of us as we go on to accomplish great things, Lord. Just help us to set great examples for others, and we love you, Lord, and it's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Please remain seated for the recessionary.